Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So I'm going to be doing another set of nails today using the Apres gel X system. I'm going to be doing like a warm toned look today. So let's go ahead and get started. I've already done most of my prep. I've pushed back my cuticles and trimmed them. So I'm just going to take an e-file and buff the surface of my nail to remove the shine. All right, so my nails are all buffed. I'm just gonna take a little bit of the gelish nail surface cleaner and clean off my nails. And we're gonna start fitting our tips. So I'm gonna be using the Gel X tips today. This is in the Natural Stiletto Long. So I know for sure my thumb's gonna be 0, 0. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that out. And that fits, I believe, my pointer is a 2. Oh, maybe it's a 3. Yeah, so we're a 3 there and also a 3 there. Then for my middle finger, I think it's gonna be a 1. It's a little bit big, but I think a 2 is too small. Yeah, the 2 is a little too small, so I'm gonna have to customize this to fit my middle. And then for the pinky, I believe it's gonna be a 6. Yeah, 6. Okay. So for this one, I do need to customize it a little bit because as you can see, it kind of goes over a little bit. It's a little bit too big, so I'm just gonna customize this one really quick by reshaping the portion of the nail that's gonna come in contact with my nail. And this is crucial if you want your tips to look natural, to kind of shape them to fit your nails. A little more. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this to all of the nails. Some of them will only need a little bit of customization, but I'm gonna go through and reshape all of these so that they fit my nails better. And I'll be back. Okay, so I've got all of my tips customized. Now I'm just gonna go in and buff the inside of the tips to take away the shine. So we're gonna do all of the tips like that. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start with our prep. Step 1 is gonna be the pH bonder, and I'm gonna just apply that to all of my nails. And after that, we're gonna apply step 2, which is gonna be the primer. I'm gonna let that dry, and then step 3 is to apply the extend gel. If you can see that, extend gel all over the nails, a thin layer on the natural nail, and then let that cure. But I like to let the primer dry completely before I start applying the foundation or base gel. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and start applying the extend gel, and you want to do this in a really thin layer on your natural nail. See here, really thin layer on the natural nail. The extend gel is really thick. I think it's one of the thickest kind of base gels that I've used. Normally base gel is pretty thick, but I think this one is just a little bit thicker than some of the other ones that I've used. So yeah, you just want to apply a thin coat of that to all your fingers and then cure. All right, so I've got the base applied and cured on all of my fingers. So we are going to go ahead and start applying these tips. So you're going to put a layer of the extend gel, the base gel, into the tip. Today I'm going to be using my little Kiara Sky lamp. So just put a layer of this into the tip, the part that's going to come in contact with your nail. Okay, I'm going to turn on the lamp. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply this and try to get all the air bubbles out. Like so. Nope, did not put enough gel in there. So let's try this again. I'm going to put a little, that may be too much. A little more gel in there. Okay, let's try this again. Turn your light on. So we're gonna pop this on. There we go. And then you want to just slide this under the lamp. And hopefully it's not crooked. Okay. Okay. And if you can see this one, this nail is a little bit crooked. You know, I also have an air bubble like right there. And I'm trying to debate if I'm gonna remove this one and do it over again, or if I'm just gonna leave it. I really just want to leave it because I'm tired and it's late, but we'll see. Put that down. Bless you. And I just cure them until they're adhered properly, and then once I'm done applying all of them, then I'll go back and cure them for the full minute. So I normally only do my nails on the weekends, and I normally do them during the daytime, but I got super busy this weekend and wasn't able to finish filming my nails. So I'm doing this on a Monday night, which I normally don't do, especially when I have to go to work the next day. So I'm tired. So let's see here. I'm gonna take and pop that on. Make sure all the air bubbles are gone, like so. And then slide it in. Okay. And I've got one more. Okay. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Make sure it's not crooked. Okay. Okay, you see that? This one's got to come off. All right, you guys, so all of the tips are on. Yeah, I did have trouble with this one. As you can see, it's a little bit crooked, and I do have an air bubble at the top here, but I don't think I'm gonna reapply it. All right, so a few of my nails have a little bit of gel that seeped out. So I'm going to go in and remove that. I'm just gonna use this little cuticle type bit right here. And I just go in and file that off. All right, so I am gonna go in and kind of seal the cuticles a little bit to make them look a little more natural. And to do that, I like to use this kind of bit. I think it's called a safety bit. It's got a dome top, and this one's ceramic. I think it's a safety bit, but I may just be assuming that. Anyway, I'm gonna take this and go around the cuticle area of all the nails, and this kind of flattens that ridge where it meets your cuticle and makes them look a little bit more natural. So, and it also helps to get rid of any excess glue that still might be on the outside. But yeah, that just kind of seals it. It makes it look a little bit more natural. So that's why I never skip this step. And I used to do this with a cuticle bit, but I found that this type of bit just kind of fits into that groove of where the tip meets your cuticles a lot better, and it just kind of smooths everything out, makes it look more natural. So I'm gonna go through and do that to all of the nails. Uh-oh. All right, so I'm gonna cut these down some. Maybe about that much. Nope. All right, so I'm gonna buff the shine away from these with a buffing block. All right, you guys, so I've got all my nails buffed. Now I'm just gonna take a file and kind of sharpen up my shape a little bit. I want them to be coffin shaped, which honestly they're pretty much already there, so I don't have to do a whole lot. I'm gonna kind of sharpen the sides a little bit, and then the tip, and that's pretty much what I'm going for. So those are good to go. I'm gonna do that. Actually, this is the nail that I applied crooked, so now that I'm looking at it, it still looks crooked. So I'm gonna try to fix that and take away a little bit from this side. Okay. So that looks better. It doesn't look as crooked now, I think. All right, so I'm just gonna shape the rest of my nails into this kind of coffin shape, and I will be right back. Okay, so I am done with shaping and the filing, and this is what we are working with right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply base coat. So all of my nails, I'm just gonna use my Madam Glam base coat. I'm gonna do this to all the nails and then cure. All right, so I've got a base coat on all of my nails with the exception of this finger, because I am gonna use my Extend Gel instead of the regular base coat on this finger to adhere the glitter that I'm gonna be using, which is by Magpie Glitter, and this is in the color Victoria. So I'm gonna take and apply a thin layer of the Apres Extend Gel to this finger, and then apply the glitter. That's too much. There we go. So I think the entire nail is covered. So I am not going to cure that. I'm actually going to go ahead and just sprinkle the glitter right into the wet gel. So try not to do too much up. And I did what I wasn't trying to do, which was sprinkle too much. Okay. So make sure I've got everything covered. So I'm gonna go around and get any of the excess glitter off the skin before I cure. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right, so I kind of pat it a little bit in certain areas where there's like a lot of glitter. Be careful when you do that, because you can pick up the glitter and remove it, but yeah, that's pretty much how you want that to look. So I'm gonna go ahead and cure that. really quick. All right, so this is our glittery nail, super pretty. Now I'm gonna try to recreate the kind of marble design that I did on that nail. So I'm gonna be using Pumpkin Pie from Madam Glam. I'm gonna be using color 0247 from Model Ones, and a little bit of the Macart Blanc white polish. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a little bit of the, white first. And I'm just gonna use a little bit of the white. And I'm just gonna put that there. I'm gonna take the orange, and that is gonna go here. And then a little bit of 0247 at the bottom. Okay. So I'm gonna take this kind of flat brush here, and I'm just gonna push it into all 3 colors, like so. And then I'm just gonna lay this on the nail. And that is not giving what it's supposed to give, because none of the brown ended up in there. Try that again. Okay. And I just kind of did it like diagonally across. And then finish it off down there. So that's what it looks like. It actually does not look the same as yesterday's, but I guess since it's marble, it's not gonna be exactly the same. So we're just gonna go with it. We are just gonna go with it. I think I need to make this one a little bit bigger here, a little bit wider, and bring this one a little bit higher, like so. Okay, so that's gonna have to do, because I don't feel like redoing this anymore. So let's see here. Okay. All right. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and cure that really quick. All right, so this is the marble nail, or what I intended to be a marble nail, but anyway, we're just gonna go with it. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the gel top coat, and I'm gonna put a little bit on the nail in the empty spaces, so that I can put on the little gold flakes. So I'm just gonna put just a little bit in there. So that the gold flakes have something to stick to. And I'm gonna use the ones that I got from Amazon. This is actually supposed to be rose gold. I'm gonna take a little piece of that and my little tweezers. So Okay. All right, you guys, so I've got the foils placed. It looks, I guess, pretty similar to what I did on the other nail, but we're just gonna roll with this one because I am over trying to place these little bitty pieces of foil. So we're gonna go ahead and just paint the rest of our nails, and I'm gonna be using pumpkin pie on the middle finger and thumb, and then 0247 is going to be used on the pinky. So I'm just going to do that really quick. All right, so I've got all the polish applied and cured. Last step is going to be top coat. So I'm going to apply the Apres non-white gel top coat to all of my nails. So I wasn't recording when I did this, but I just applied the foundation gel, the extend gel to the glitter nail to encapsulate the glitter because I don't want it to feel rough. I want the surface to be smooth. So in order to do that, I use the extend gel since it's a little bit thicker than the top coat. So I'm gonna cure that really quick and then apply top coat to all of the nails.